Hello and welcome back to Jade Empire! Last time, we had to say goodbye to Sir Roderick after beating the everlasting crap out of him. But don't worry, he's never truly gone. He lives on in our hearts. And now we have to pass by this annoyance again.
His
And the
old
loading
master
screen.
died at his hands, and he had fellow students kidnapped and tortured just because they didn't agree with him.
You can't prove that! No, I mean, what? So, I said last time we were going to the Imperial Arena. That's true. But first we have to bypass it completely. This will take a minute, as this is a surprisingly long back corridor. Because we need to come to this cask right here. You get the Monk's Gem of Fate and the configuration of the dragon. I think we only need about 2 more of those? Pretty sure I know where one of them is. But now we can enter the arena. I won't lie, I forgot about this.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
You needed something for to witness one?
What?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
Yeah, walking off, you wuss. I got shot like 10 minutes ago. You don't see me whining about it.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
Whatever. I can do what I want. I'm sorry. What just happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the 3rd room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
So, that happened. Before we can go upstairs, though, I actually don't know who this is.
Welcome! It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out.
Wait, are you a merchant?
I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
Do you have anything I might be interested in?
You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up.
Okay.
Stop by again.
I didn't think that guy was a merchant. I was going to be very embarrassed if he was, because I've played through this game like 8 times, and I don't think I ever noticed he was a merchant. Anyway, let's read. Imperial Champions, gaze upon these words with reverence, for they offer some small slice of the history of the most glorious contest in the arena. The Ravager. Deadly, cold, and precise. The Ravager refuses to speak and shows no care for the crowd, but none can question his deadly strength. Wildly popular with the more bloodthirsty members of our crowd, the Ravager's rare fights are always sold out. Raging Ox. All of the Imperial City fondly remembers Raging Ox, our recently retired Imperial Champion. Quick with a smile and famous for his antics both in and out of the ring, Ox's legend will live many lifetimes. And lastly, Kylon the Serpent. Kylon's phenomenal control over magic and his intense focus made him one of the greatest champions to grace the ring of the Imperial Arena. Cold and imperious, Kylon played to the crowd. Oh, to cultivate a love-hate relationship that has persisted to this day. So he's Rowdy Roddy Piper? Cool. Well, Snake, I guess he's more like... I guess he's more like Randy Orton, but with charisma.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
Dude! Oh, man. I never looked close at that scar. Yeah. I am the most skilled fighter here.
Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed.
Yeah, here's the thing. The Imperial Arena is technically optional. Remember that you only have to pick up the interest of either the Executioners or the Inquisitors. The thing is, the arena actually has, I think it's 3 divisions. The last one is the Gold Division, and if you beat that, you become the champion. You don't have to do that. We will be doing it, though, because it's my favorite questline in the whole game.
I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Yeah, let's talk to this guy, just so you can see him.
How dare you interrupt me?
What were you doing?
If you must know, I, Lustful Lao, conqueror of the female kingdom, was emanating my yang. It is but one of my many irresistible charms.
Does he have a lazy eye? What charms are those?
You don't see my brimming knowledge of the 232 points of pleasure, as documented by Menshi Tsao, the salacious scholar? Or that I perform the stretches outlined in the writings of the now disbanded lascivious order of the abbotless monks every morning? If even these simple things are beyond your ken, sir, then Lustful Lao has no time to spare on you.
Yeah, this guy's creepy. I can't remember if I've ever talked to him while playing as a female character, but I get the feeling it would be highly disturbing. Ladies, I apologize. Not for him, he can fuck off. I apologize to you for needing to acknowledge his existence. Yeah, I have no idea what the purpose of this room is, except for this scroll way in the back here. I don't think we ever have to come back, and those chefs don't really have anything of importance. I was not expecting that! Huh. The Cannibal Cookbook, Volume 1. Valued customer, while we appreciate your business, the staff of the Heart of the Empire politely requests that you keep your nose out of ours. To assure that you will no longer wish to pry into our recipes, please enjoy this excerpt recently unearthed in the South. Leg of lamb. This hearty meal was first discovered after Ewe Lamb, the hunter, stumbled upon our community. For 5 to 10 people, use just one leg. The other can be pickled for later or roasted slowly and smoked to preserve it. For larger groups, use both legs of an adult male or female. Boil the legs in a large pot for 2 hours with the following ingredients: 20 gallons of fresh water, holy hell, 3 tablespoons of salt, half a cup of rosemary, 3 cups of spiced wine, summer wine is best if you can get it, 3 bags of onions. Oh, you just ruined the whole thing. 4 whole garlic cloves, and a dash of ginger. When the legs have about half an hour left, add some skinned potatoes and leeks. Can be served on the bone or in steaks. Okay, if that were an actual lamb, that sounds like it would be delicious, except for the onions. But I don't think I need to elaborate further, and I need a minute to go throw up. Okay, I choked it down. Yeah. Ah! We need to talk to this guy. Later. I'm actually going to end the video with talking to that guy. So, spoilers. And we don't need to talk to her either. That I can remember. We need to talk to that guy. With the weird hat.
Intolerable. One more mistake, Queen, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
But...
Enough. Find a solution and leave me alone.
This is not an appropriate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere.
That voice is so familiar.
You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
This place houses the finest competition in the Empire. If you wish to hone your skills, you will find few challenges more worthy.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
I think I picked up my knack for making up words from him.
This is turning out to be an excellent day. Most ostentatious indeed.
Quick thing. What Silk Fox just said there about honing your skills, that is actually true. This is one of the biggest just XP dumps in the entire game. If you play all the way through this, you're just about set for the rest of the game. Like, it gets kind of ridiculous. I just noticed my cursor's kind of on screen. Hello. Get out of here. Don't you mean auspicious?
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Seriously, you're using the wrong words. It makes you sound like a fool.
Don't get frustrated. Everything I say is perfectly cromulent, and it might do you well to embiggen your vocabulary before you fling accretions by discretion. Strong build, good shoulders, not half bad looking either. You've got what it takes to make it in today's arena.
I just love this guy. He's great. What are you getting at, Mean Gene?
The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes. I may not have heard your name before, but you walk like one who has seen many battles. You are indeed mysterious, stranger. What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits.
I just noticed that mysterious stranger, mysterious comma stranger thing. Almost certain that that is a reference to KOTOR. For the arena bit in that where you're called the mysterious stranger. I want to join the arena. I want to get paid to beat people up.
That's
more.
the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels?
I'm egregious prevaricator. Close enough. Respected scholar and grower of pipeweed, I'm shocked you haven't heard of me. I'm shocked that that it took me 7 tries, or however many, to give up pronouncing that.
I've heard that one before. Have you any idea how many board students peramputate down here from the Scholar's Garden?
All of them?
Think of something that would sound engaging, ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll bill you.
Yeah, you can't actually go by your whatever name you put in for the obvious reason that someone has to say it. So, instead you have to pick one of these three. I've never liked this bottom one. It's too long and just kind of dumb sounding. Raging Dragon is pretty good. I also really like Silver Phoenix. Let's go with Raging Dragon.
Raging Dragon, huh? Sounds fast and powerful. I like it. Are you positive that's what you want?
No, but we're gonna go with it anyway.
Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions?
I've got it. Let's get started.
One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big, happy idiot, Han.
As you can see, they always have something to say.
They actually can be quite entertaining to talk to from time to time.
I must say, I'm disappointed. You're ready to start your career, but you walk away. Insuspicious beginnings, my friend.
I've never actually refused to do the fight after immediately signing up. We'll talk to some of these, but not all of them. Well, actually, we have to talk to like all of them to challenge them, but there's two in particular that we're here to talk to. Lady Rento here.
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Hold on, you're a Raging Dragon, aren't you? I've heard all about you. It's
How?
a pleasure. I'm Lady Rento.
I haven't fought yet. Anyway, I'm here to talk about Creative Yukon.
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Why is Yukon one of the confidence schemes?
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him.
How much did you give this actor?
Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this.
Do you have any idea where I can find him?
I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholar's Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you heard about it when it was performed in the Golden Way. Made quite the impression, I'm told. Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
I knew there was some quest NPC that we had to talk to there for something not immediately apparent, but I couldn't remember it. Anyway, bye.
If you happen to find Creative Yukong, the poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him. Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate. So much to do.
Sorry about skipping that first thing there. My finger twitched. And the other important person we need to talk to is Gambler Dao Shen here.
I was wondering if you'd wander over here to test your luck. It's hard to resist the rattling call of the dice, isn't it? Gambler Dao Shen's the name. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silver, would I? Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back.
What's the nature of the game?
A simple enough game called high-low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure.
Explain the rules for me.
The rules are easier than the lonely daughter of an outskirts farmer, my friend. You make a simple prediction of high or low. Then we roll. I throw first and you throw second. If you wagered high and roll above me, you double your wager. If you wagered low and roll below me, you also win. If we roll the same, the house takes all.
And, while looking up something important to talking to this guy, I found out that, he's actually relevant to a side quest. So, not gonna be able to do that thing I wanted to just yet.
You take care of yourself and come back soon to the best game in the city.
Disappointing. And, that's where we're gonna leave off. When we come back next time, it's time to beat people up for a very long time. See you then.